And we're back.
We are back.
Back? Is it that time?
It is, in fact, back o'clock.
Our girl Cricket.
The astrological energies I'm getting from Stonehenge are telling me that it is back o'clock.
Our girl Cricket trained up her mons. She's ready to take on the grass gym. I don't know how we're going to do it. What?
The gym that she has the most advantage over?
Yeah. Literally everything is going to murder this.
Yeah, it is.
But only one person has a PhD in it.
That's true. Dr. Murder is the front of the line. Let's see. Do we battle hop right now? Do we actually want to swap that around?
I don't remember.
I think I thought it just came out and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we want fire anyway because we don't have any fire moves and his sheep is weak to fire with its ability.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Does it have flipping?
Take a look at this cricket.
Whoops. You guys are muted. Now you're not. There we go.
One of these days we're going to start a stream where we can actually be heard.
We'll work it out. Hello, sir.
I'm going to talk my words. Sir. Oh, what a friend.
Do you want some friend balls? This adult male asked me. A 12-year-old girl.
And I'm not gonna spend the entire time talking about how right I am that ball guy is an atrocity dressed in a Pokeball, but it's okay.
Apparently, if you take part in the next season of Rated Battles, you can get a ball guy shirt.
What?
But that is...
Oh, I've got 18. Alright, let's just go. Let's just do it.
But do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Let's do it.
And then we all decided that Palpatine was the one coming out there.
Yeah, I think you mean...
Do not
Palp.
say... Oh my god.
At this point, we're more than a minute into the YouTube video, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have to worry
I don't know if we are.
It makes...
We probably are.
It activates my fight or flight response when you say...
The thing that I said.
Yes.
Oh, what? Sheedy Palps?
We're just trying to get you pumped up for battle, Rusty.
Yeah.
Focus on the fight of that fight or flight.
Yeah.
Pumped up to fight my Discord window. And...
It's okay, Rusty. Because the only other thing you need to think of when you think of Sheev Palpatine is that somebody fucked Sheev Palpatine.
Yeah.
Now that doesn't bother me. It's the combination of syllables and the way that they are is just... It makes me recoil.
In horror?
In something.
Delight.
There's it makes me feel a kind of way that I don't like. Hello.
Into the gym challenge.
Have you
I'm
met
gonna
Dr.
sit out
Murder?
and never die.
Possibly.
Oh, Gossamer's gonna die so much. Bean.
There's a little bean. Prepare for bean time.
It is time for Bean.
It's time for Bean.
what kind of bean is Lil Bean? He's like little pinto bean, little kidney bean, little lima bean.
Nathan, he is a jumping bean.
He's a little bug bean.
A little bean bug.
Well, jumping beans, they jump because they get insects inside them.
Ah. So far, you're being real efficient with these rulers.
Done it before.
Oh,
Stop.
dogged up.
Yep, I hacked it up. I did real well until I didn't.
You know what this section reminds me of? Sneaking into the castle in
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time.
Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Wanna, 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 wanna.
Hey, have you met Dr. Murder?
Oh, Dr. Murder knows Flame Wheel.
She's a professional.
Murder is very good at what she does.
That's doctorate.
She did absolutely murder a shiny Tyrogue very early on in her career.
Rest in peace. 2012.
Rest in peace, that Tyrogue I would have loved.
God. Say, Gravity Falls meme, right?
It's just something I've said. 2012 seemed like the last year.
Head. It does always feel like 2015 to me. For any good reason. Just
Especially as, time goes on. 2012 to 2012 gets even more funny.
this kind of.
The Wooloos. Woolin'. Wooloo!
Whack.
Split off.
Good Woolin' right there.
Great Lulu. Lulu's such a good.
So if you go to Google right now, and I'm not saying do this, but if you type in Pokemon of the Year, Google is holding a poll to see what your favorite Pokemon are of each generation. And you can vote once per day. So I'm going to start with me and tell everybody what my favorite Pokemon of every generation is.
All right.
Anybody who's known me for any length of time knows that my favorite Pokemon of Gen 1 is, of course, Onix. It's my favorite Pokemon, full stop.
It might actually be Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan's up there.
I get a little bit Kangaskhan. I don't want you to
Don't
get
want you
it
to
on
put it on for anybody else
with
but me.
nobody else but me. Thank you for recognizing that was a reference.
For Gen 2, I picked Typhlosion. Because Typhlosion's cool.
It's fair.
3, I picked Aggron. Because it's real cool. I believe Gen 4, I picked Mamoswine.
Oh, see, that's where you're actually incorrect. The best Gen 4 Pokemon is Gallade.
I respect your opinion.
I love that you respect his opinion enough that we're just gonna brush off the fact that there's a gym battle happening. We're not worried about it.
We're just now like, which Pokemon am I most likely to lose this with?
Sheila, maybe?
Maybe, but it has Leech Life, so like,
I don't know. I can't. I don't see a way you lose this. Even if you were to deliberately try and lose, I'm not 100% sure you would.
Okay, so Gen 4 was Mammal Swine.
Yeah. Gen 4, I picked Mammal Swine. Gen 5, I picked Crocodile. Gen 6, I picked Goomy. Gen 7, I thought was the hardest. I believe I picked Mudsdale. And Gen 8, I gotta go with my man Dottler.
Really? Dottler actually does win it for you for this gen.
I really like Dottler. Marianne was real fun to use. I like that it doesn't die. I like the theme there. It's a novel type, new to this generation. It's previously unused. Yeah, I like the line. Dottler's my favorite of them.
So, do you know why I switched to Little Bean for this fight?
You want a big bean?
Because I like the big bean. Yes.
A bean.
He is the funniest Mega or Dynamax that I have currently.
I like that the color coordination there. Quick Ball is blue and yellow and
Oh!
I like his little things.
Okay. So, I guess I have to make this decision now. Gen 1, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be exactly who you think it is.
Is it Charles Zard?
It is Mr. Charles Zard. Oh, I just love him too much.
Charizard's a cool Pokemon.
Chucklezard is really cool.
Part of it was helped, I think, because Chuck Nasty, the Oklahoma Smash player, played Charizard, and I love Chuck. Chuck was a great dude. So he might have helped with that. Gen 2 is probably for Ralligator.
What? Typhlosion?
As a kid, I would have said Typhlosion, but I have grown to appreciate
For Alligator's cool design. Whoever thought we need big, like 8-foot tall man-eating for Alligator, man, that was good character design.
Gen 3, you said Aggron, so I'm not gonna say Aggron.
You're allowed to have the same favorite Pokemon team.
I know that, but my love for Aggron comes from your love of Aggron.
I do love this man.
I should think for a second. I really do like Gen 3.
Well, while you're thinking, I'd just like to say, good job, Little Bean.
He did just kind of
Yeah.
beam over it.
God, I love his little fangs.
Real cute. We can do some playing with these guys on stream before they get all evolved and ugly.
Yeah, we could do that. My kind of plan is to not really use any healing items in the world and to go camping instead. Unless I just break into old habits and forget. Because I have more than 20 games of habits of healing through the menu. So I gotta unlearn some stuff.
Gen 3, I'm going to pick maybe not my favorite Pokemon from them, but something that I think had the most lasting impact. Absol.
Absol's a cool Pokemon.
Gen 4.
Actually, from Gen 3, I think I might agree with you. Absol is great.
Gen 4.
But also Combuskin.
I love Combuskin.
Combuskin! It also just feels good to say. It fits in your
Gen
mouth
4 is
well.
Roserade. I had a Roserade on a team that I went through probably, I think it was Pearl. And I just absolutely loved it, fell in love with it. It's something kind of different
Well, it was like the best grass type for a while, wasn't it?
It's one of the better offensive ones.
So what I did with it was my main grass attacking move is actually Giga Drain, and I carried a big root on it so that I would just be the healthiest boy.
Does Clink have levitate?
Clink is either clear body or plus or minus.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to drill run it.
You won't. 5.
I'm going to put a pin in that again. Giga Drill Breaker!
It's a good call.
Beans drill is one that'll pierce the heavens.
He is so good. I could probably solo the game with Lil Bean, I think. Right now. He's got good stats and a really wide move pool. And then when he evolves, he just gets real good.
Scablia. It's pretty good.
I wanted to say Crocodile for Gen 5 too, but I'm gonna change it.
Crocodile's a real good mod.
I'm gonna change it to Darmanitan.
Love me some Dark.
Darmanitan is very good.
Also, Stoutland is very high for me too.
I'm a little surprised you said Crocodile over, but I'm not incredibly surprised.
I like that croc.
It's a good croc.
But I use both Crocodile and Stoutland in my first blind Nuzlocke of Gen 5.
Okay, now I have to think of Gen 6 Pokemon.
The theme, especially with those later gens, is what Pokemon did I use in my blind run of them?
Yeah. To the Gen 6 Pokemon now, don't I?
Go back to X and Y. Kalos. Inspired by France.
I ran with a very like old Gen team. My favorite Gen 6 Pokemon might be that Light Ball Pikachu I caught.
Yeah, that'll do it. Light Ball is real good.
That is Gen 3. Is when you could have Light Ball Pikachus.
I don't know. I'll have to think about Gen 6.
Oh, you're gonna Om-Nom.
So why didn't I use Flame Wheel there? Nathan, you're not allowed to answer.
Oh,
I'm gonna answer anyway, so that you could suck up the apple juice.
Well,
because
I was actually thinking because it does neutral damage versus Applin.
Yeah, Flame Wheel does neutral damage because it's part dragon, where...
Well, maybe just apples are tasty.
Apples are tasty. And Leech Light does do super effective damage because one of the things that Dragon doesn't resist for some reason is Bug.
Yep.
Which is really cool. Because when they stopped making Dragon types that were exclusively stupid good, you get to see kind of cool things like that. Because, oh boy, let's be real. They made stupid good dragons, and Dragon type, this might be a bit of a hot take, is not actually all that good of a type.
It's certainly not a good offensive type, just on its own merit.
Oh, definitely Gen 6, my favorite Pokemon is Pyroar. That's just...
But what
on my first team.
What about my perfect son?
Your perfect round son?
My perfect round boy.
That's a Gen 7 Pokemon.
Oh, I thought... Yeah, you're right. I can't keep track. There's been
This
too
was
many.
hard. I kind of almost said Go-Go, because Go-Go is just, like, kind of iconic.
Are there 3 lamb Pokemon families now?
Depends on how you what you count as a lamb.
Well, you've got Mareep, you got Go-Goat, and you got the one from this gen.
I will tell you that goats and sheeps are different animals in real life.
You're right.
But there are a number of Pokemon that draw inspiration from sheep and rams.
Oh yeah, Sheila is not very good when not using water moves. It's really got to take advantage of that water bubble boost. Do I want Feather Dance? No.
I doubt it.
I do not.
So what did you say your
Steamy.
favorite seven Pokemon was?
I picked Mudsdale.
I'm a little surprised you didn't choose Charjabug.
I like Charjabug. It's very good. But I like Mudsdale more. Fly is also very high up there.
Yeah. Probably Turtonator.
Turtonator's good.
I'm gonna say Gen 7 is Turtonator. God,
You
fuck,
like
I thought
Turtonator
so.
more than Drampaw?
I had my Drampaw died,
Ah,
and my Turtonator made it through.
I gotcha.
My most hated Pokemon of Gen 7
I know what it is.
is fucking Mimikyu. I'm
Um,
never gonna get over that. It's just like the perfect cacophony of everything that went wrong.
Berserk Hyper Beam is some serious damage, though.
Yeah, it hits hard.
On a Drampaw.
Dragon Normal is such a cool fighter.
No, it is. I like them both.
Drampaw is really, really scary if you set him up properly. And he's a grandpa.
I don't know how I feel about Frostmoth not having legs.
She does. They're just swaddled up in the wings.
Huh.
I didn't see what was coming out, so I'm leaving. Oh, routes. I love that in campsites, routes just floats. It's extremely
And
good.
probably my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon.
I bet I know what it is.
Probably Scorch.
Huh. I think I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
Corviknight.
Yeah.
What were you
Corviknight
expecting?
was my second.
Oh, Corbinite. Okay.
Corviknight was my second. Toxtricity was my third. My starter was actually my fourth.
I think my favorite Gen 8 Mon is on our team right now.
Frostmoth.
It's Frostmoth.
I really like the type combination of Bug and Ice.
You like Frostmoth more than you like Snom.
Ultimately, yes. Ultimately, yeah.
Key character.
Sounds
The whole, I like the whole family very, very much.
It's sometimes tough to pick the individual member of the family.
Yeah. Like, my favorite altogether family is the Ralts family, but a whole lot of that has to do with Gallade and Psychic Sword Elbows.
Okay, sort of is.
Sword of Oats. Alright, Rusty. Turn now.
What?
That our favorite.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do them from just like my memory. You might have to
I think
remind
it's
me the
more-
games that are in the gen. But so Gen 1.
See, that's not a bug.
Yeah, it's going into my box. I've got a couple of knot bugs. They will never be in my party, though.
Good.
So Gen 1. I think... What is my favorite? So those guys are going to be poison. We want Little Bean out.
Those guys generally use dark type.
I still want Little Bean out.
Little Bean's good.
Oh, Eevee. I really like Eevee and the Eeveelutions. And the concept of like untapped potential, and I wish they would do it with the physical types. Either have another Eevee like, or just give it the other
rest of the types.
Types, yeah. So that brings us to Generation 2.
2, baby.
My favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, I think, is Lugia.
He is real good. It is. In competitive circles, it was known as the Great Wall.
Yeah. Other than that, maybe... Other than legendaries, I think Houndoom.
He is real cool. That's good character design right there. Also, Darkfire, real cool type.
Yeah. I always thought it was a missed opportunity to have this brand new type and the banner Pokemon of it being available only so late in the game. I also really liked Miss Drevis from that generation.
It's very hard to find.
Mm-hmm. Both of them were available super late.
I really like the theming on Houndoom, especially just like Darkfire, like, and making it a Hellhound is like that's real good.
Yeah.
That's a solid one.
So then Gen 3 would have been Ruby Sapphire. We get the Ralts family, but no Gallade.
You can pick Ralts in Gen 3 and Gallade in Gen 4.
Yeah. But I didn't really actually super love Gardevoir until it got Fairy type. So, Gen 3, I'm gonna say... Oh, Metagross.
Metagross is cool.
Duh. Gen 4, Gallade. Gen 5 is Black and White. Yes. Yes. So then... Hydreigon?
Yes, that would be the pseudo legend from that gen.
Yeah.
It was also one of the first, like, specially oriented pseudo legends.
Yeah, it also had another unique type combination with Dark and Dragon.
Again, just like from outset, very cool typing.
Yeah.
6 is Kalos, X and Y.
Golurk.
Golurk is real cool. Like, it's big and can fly.
Yeah, nobody knows this. Golurk can learn fly. Just be a big ol' because it's a reference to Iron Giant, I believe. The movie.
In the anime, its legs just turn into rockets. Golurk can use fly.
So then that takes us to Sun and Moon, right? What?
Gen 7.
Yeah, Sun and Moon.
We're just having some Discord lag there.
Okay.
Yep.
Rowlet. No contest.
Round Sun.
Yeah. And I said Frostmom, but I think Score Bunny family Cinderace, I think, may actually be my favorite.
Do you like your bunny? Steve, how are you going to beat the bird?
I'm going to ice it. Someday it'll be part steel, and then I'll just burn it.
That's true. Or hit it with lightning.
Is monkey.
Yeah, I'm just gonna murder it.
To murder.
Who's just some good murder in it?
Chat, you ready for murder?
I'm ready for murder.
I would pick murder.
He pokes me with a stick. Oh.
You're a clock.
Could have a look at a time. It's time for murder.
Could have it look at the time.
I didn't get the speed boost there.
And wheel doesn't do a speed boost. That's flame charge.
You're right.
Wheel does have a higher than expected chance of burning. Where's that at? I think it's like 1 in 3.
Huh.
I forget.
Hey, look. PSG.
We did it.
Maybe confusing it
With a 10% chance of burning the target.
Sheila.
Never mind. Sheila!
Sheila, you scary girl. Oh.
Look at how Arachwid Nid it is.
She gonna bite the heck out of Frodo.
Next up is Nessa, the leader of the water gym. Hi, Sheila.
Sheila, where are you going? Sheila, no! Email has never been available as a gem or nutrient.
Yeah. That's canceled.
What now?
Flame Wheel has never been anything but a level up or negative.
Interesting.
It's a big old spider.
Look at
It's coming! It's coming! Ah!
Get it.
That spider is.
I don't like to say that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right there.
Thanks, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Go get it. Oh.
Know who would like a wet spider, Nathan?
Who, man?
Shiwi pals.
I'm not listening to you. I'm playing with my bugs. Oh, you can do it. Come on.
Oh, man. Look a little Dr. Murder.
Don't worry, Dr. Murder will get big eventually.
How did you make it to class on time at that speed?
Listen, Dr. Murder's a professional. She's gonna do what it takes.
You see, she'll just come up and know I'm the one. Oh, I forgot about Captain Sparky.
It's good.
There it goes.
It's terrifying to see that thing just like charging through.
That big wet spider charging through. Boing.
Boing, boing.
Ah, there.
Okay, so there are some Pokemon that I enjoy watching going from point A to point B, and Captain Sparky's high up there.
More.
Tell me more, tell me more. Is it a tiny little Joby bug? Little Bean and Shuckleberry over there having a conversation. Oh.
Shuckle's just kind of like, yeah. And we can't see it because he's facing away, but Little Bean is just going, whoa! Because that's the only way he can interact with the world.
Chuckleberry sounds like this.
Shuckleberry just sounds like Goofy.
Yuck.
Except Chuckleberry cusses. Fuck.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Barry isn't owned by Disney.
Huckleberry.
Did y'all ever hear? Don't fuckle with Shuckle.
Uh-huh. The flames, Rusty. Fan them. Fan the flames.
They need to be flaming. Fan them more.
You know how I was kind of fanning with the Magikarp there?
Mm-hmm.
I fan things with Gyarados now. Different tools when you complete the Curry Dex.
Hey,
Yeah,
maybe you're a big fucking nerd.
I'm sorry that I cooked 151 dishes.
It's 151, I can get it.
Yep.
Is that all there are?
151 entries in the Curry Dex. Really likes it.
Yeah. Little Bean.
A little bouncy little bean.
Little Bean.
Ah,
It's a good totter. Little bean is full and satisfied. Full of beans.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied.
You're so full of sass. You're so full of beans.
Oh, beans.
I'm gonna leave Sheila up front.
You want?
Did you just say I won't? After witnessing me do literally so?
Do what you want.
Okay.
is about to get shielded.
Oh, the gerb's about to die.
What a wonderful snack.
With this big wet spider.
Healthy.
I'm gonna drink it.
Do that.
Nom 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 nom.
No.
Delicious.
I know I've said it before. But I really like the plastic vampire fangs that are in the leech like animation.
Mm-hmm. A woo bat. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna waterfall it.
That's a good strategy.
Sweet team.
It's effectively hitting super effectively.
Yep.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
The enormous spider tittering up a waterfall.
Itsy bitsy spider came up the waterspout. Neither itsy nor bitsy.
Little. Just at the top of this majestic waterfall, just enjoying nature. And then you look down.
And it's charging.
Here is this.
It's coming at you like that one scene of Cruella de Vil.
But yeah, that's what you hear. You hear the worst. It's you spider. And you see that.
Oh, so we got fighting poison here.
As a dry skin, it is effectively weak to fire.
We'll try it out.
Also, don't really think he can hit you very well.
Yeah.
Like, he gets some cool moves, but the Kroger line is not great.
It is unfortunate that its stats aren't good, because it's a cool typing.
It needs like 10 more base stat total to its speed. Add 10 more, and it starts to be threatening, but it's just not good enough to actually threaten things.
Yeah, and
Well-
its abilities aren't cool.
A toxic rogue is that it can hit from both sides of the spectrum. It gets sword stance, it gets nasty plot, so you never really know how it's going to hit you. It also has a bunch of really niche priority moves, sucker punch, vacuum wave, that sort of thing. So
Does it get
speed,
bullet punch?
it may even get bullet punch, I forget. But so speed isn't necessarily what you're looking for on him because it uses those priority moves.
Do you know Rose is rich and out of touch? Because he wore those fucking shorts out in public.
I think it's really brave to wear your underpants in public.
Rose is so high above the everything else above the law that he could just have his dick out.
I thought you were just going to say he's so high he wore his pajamas out in public. He's so high he forgot to get dressed. Are there any important items in here?
Oh.
Like in the rooms?
What's that town called again?
Holbury.
Put it up now.
Sure.
In the hole, right? Um, go to the southern jetty. And Captain Sparky will appreciate it if you go to the market and get some of the items on the ground there.
Okay. That's amazing.
Next to the lighthouse is a move that might be real interesting, especially to you.
Oh, I've actually forgotten Electro Web for other things.
Yeah.
Although, maybe if Sheila could learn it or something, or Dr. Murder, that could be interesting for coverage.
Or even just if you're like moving something else in to team.
Yeah.
There's a item on the ground in the market that you should go get.
Yeah. I'm headed that way. Oh, bike.
You do have bike. Senses if you want them.
Yeah. They also give this to you in exactly the city where it matters, huh?
Yeah.
I think that might,
There might have been some intention there. And kind of down by the mine, there's the docks. There's an item on there. I think it's that one right there.
Ooh.
Elbow can be a really cool item.
It can be.
It's more for...
Especially if you're a level 1 artist starting.
Especially if you're a what?
Level 1 are on the sturdy.
Yeah.
Endeavor.
I'm just gonna give it to Frost Mom. She has a ton of damage right now, so
Fear strats, I get it.
doesn't have a ton of sustain.
And they buffed sturdy.
I think
Stupid good.
I think Frost Mom gets Moonlight eventually, though. That feels right.
If it evolves at night, yeah.
It evolves at night and is a moth.
That scans.
So.
Okay,
To the
so
board.
Ian,
The worst part.
is Bald Guy a single entity, or is Bald Guy a bunch of dudes in a suit? And there, it's just every city has their own Bald Guy, who they hire to be Bald Guy just as a mascot, like a normal mascot, or is Bald Guy?
Just one guy running from gym to gym real fast.
Or is he multitudinous? Is he the same and different? Does
I
he
like to think.
does he exist in all locations at once?
I like to think that, like, if I were to kill Ball Guy, like, the idea of Ball Guy wouldn't cease.
No, Ball Guy's an idea.
It's like the Dread Pirate Roberts. It's like a title.
Ball Guy is an ideal, much
Yeah.
like Batman.
Like Batman.
Snorewife says multiple Ball Guys, same as Nurse Joy's and Officer Jenny's.
Oh, it's just one giant-headed family.
Yeah. And Brock has a crush on all of them.
Can you blame him? That raw sex appeal.
Those words.
All right, let's hit it.
It's right in the name. Ball.
Okay, so what's going to happen if Captain Sparky starts to get hurt?
You heal him.
So our plan is just all Sparky?
Our plan is whatever.
I will say Sheila resists the stab of the gym.
Resist
Yeah.
the stab, the gym.
And
Minus-
also, I've had an Araquanid in Sun and Moon that was able to one-shot Totem Wishy-Washy with its ability. But it was also
That is.
raining. What?
Ian says that the ace is rock type and therefore beats Sheila. The counter to that being water is neutral on him. Especially if you're setting up rain.
Just don't know if they'll have rain set up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whether-
rain
whether
gets
it's-
set up. Yeah.
Volatile once Gigantamax gets into the play.
I believe it will always use the Water Gigantamax first, and then it will use strategy.
I don't know.
But it's rock type, so it's Barraskewda, right? That's who we're talking about for the second Mon?
We're
No,
talking about-
no, it's the turtle Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Dreadnought is not real fast, is it?
I don't think so.
Not
It is a
mistaken.
turtle.
I might just Electro Ball it before I don't even
MX.
Gigantamax and try out Electro Ball. Because Joltik is real quick.
It is real quick. If it doesn't KO though, you'll probably die to a max rock ball.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe acceptable.
It's not a Nuzlocke.
It is not a Nuzlocke.
Yeah, but I'd like it to not die.
Yeah.
So,
The thing you can do is send out Chuckleberry and
just tank it.
outlast.
Yeah. I mean, if I was Nuzlocking, that's probably what I would do. But that's just gonna be such a long, painful win.
Nathan likes it.
The other thing you might consider is if you have a Giga Drain TM or something.
Oh, I think I might. And I've got a lot of things that can learn it.
Yeah. Or even I don't know, something might even get like an energy ball.
Yeah. I could also just use all my candies and get everything to level 50.
Who cares?
I'm not going to, but it is an option.
I don't know what you have in the way of TRs.
Let's take a look. Energy Ball, Lil Bean can get it. Captain Sparky can get it.
You probably go further with it.
Sparky would. Yeah, Lil Bean is definitely physically oriented. We got Seed Bomb, nobody can get it. This would have been nice. I've got
Energy
4 of
Ball.
them.
Yeah, I would probably.
Yeah, I think this is my strategy.
Honestly, I would probably put it over Electro Ball, but
Yeah.
that's just because I like the
Consistency of discharge.
Yeah. But then I just
I-
Gigantamax it and get the max grass move.
Yeah, just a max grass will just
He'll just eat it.
It'll
take
eat
it
it.
out.
Well, especially if you're targeting his lower special defense.
Hi.
Hi.
That may mean you want to conserve Captain Sparky, though.
Well, I'm just gonna heal it before I go.
Well, I mean, just in the battle.
Oh, yeah. You don't feel like he's quick enough that he's just gonna one-shot other water type?
We almost certainly would one-shot everything. So that's up to you.
I doubt that anything survived for this.
Okay, let's try it out. Alright, that feels good.
I don't know. I've seen energy ball this game.
Right, but it's not stab.
It's only better than a electric move if you're getting the quad super effective.
That's not right. Where do I go?
You need to do red up top.
You do need to flip a red.
Yeah.
I think it's over there on the left.
Yeah.
But doesn't it, oh, okay. Yeah, I need to flip a yellow and then a red. And then blue and go. There we go.
I think you're right.
Oh, okay. Did it, Westy. Solve the gym puzzle.
The first time I did this, I didn't see this ladder right here. And I spent like 30 minutes going back and forth trying to figure out how to get around. But I had solved...
Game for babies, Rusty.
What?
This is a baby game for babies.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so...
I would either lead with Captain Sparker or Sheila, but you do it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to spark it all the way.
A good sparking going.
What gym did you set up in Sweet? Was it fighting?
Possibly. That sounds about right.
It was, yes. It was gym number 4.
Okay.
Gots to do the dance.
Yeah.
So I mentioned Snorewife in the chat a moment ago. Snorewife is a friend of the channel who would have been ideally joining us on stream today. But unfortunately, snow is a problem, and we decided that getting out in the weather wasn't necessary.
Yep.
Yeah. So, now you're gonna fight the shore wife. Oh, I get it.
Hopefully next week.
A bug.
I don't want to do that yet.
Electric
Maybe.
terrain.
Maybe I
That
did.
might
Gold
not
gain
damage,
is quick.
Yeah. That might not damage an energy ball.
I forgot about electric terrain with feet coming out. What we're saying is that you have a multitude
You do have
of
options. Grassy terrain would also.
It would also boost the grass much more.
So, maxing here is not a bad move. You know, big old bug.
It's a big old.
Bug.
Really?
He's a priority move. Good job.
Yep. So you gotta remember, Captain Sparky doesn't have a defense.
Yeah. I really gotta outspeed.
It's Killer Nico.
Yeah.
You're going to outspeed here.
I hope so.
You don't go to battle.
If I don't, it's gonna max rocks fall. Well, it might. I'm not sure. I think the starter gyms always use their type move first. In which case, I might squeak out and survive. I did max out the Dynamax level of everybody, so they have their max HP that they could.
If you don't outspeed here, I will buy your dinner Sunday.
Okay. He just uses standard Aqua Jet again. And then you have to buy me dinner.
You can't use Aqua Jet if it's Dynamax.
Hey, Ian, you owe me dinner.
Bit of a surprise.
But he didn't use max Rockfall, so
You're fine.
I get to kill him. Yeah, he's just done. He's not just done. Oh.
Come out.
A max guard will just delay the inevitable. And burn your last turn.
Maybe it's a speed tap.
Oh, he's an idiot. Okay, we're good. Why would you not use the rock move that you definitely have? I don't know. I don't feel like I deserved that win.
24 base speed. That's not bad. Yes.
Do I want Aurora Beam?
2-5 base speed. So, Dreadnought does have higher base speed than Joltik. Also, keep in mind, Dreadnought's fully evolved. Joltik will be evolving. And Galvantula is like base 110 or something. Which is pretty good.
Saying that Joltik gives that speedy beast.
Yep. I wasn't expecting 74 speed on it. I was guessing like 50 or something.
Eventually, this is 108.
108. It was in the ballpark.
We did it, Reddit.
Yeah, we could do it.
Still shaking hands. Hands are still being shook.
the reason I'm not really worried about any of these gym battles, because at the very least, like the worst case scenario, you're always going to have 2 more Pokemon than them.
Yeah.
I doubled for Pokemon, so I knew you would get through the match.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't worried about getting through the match, but we do have a feint count. We have said that we're going to do a feint counter, and I don't have it set up, and I'd like to not have to set it up.
Yeah.
Now you get to go have dinner, but not really, with Rose.
Yep.
What level does Dr. Murder evolve? 28.
I believe so, that sounds right.
It is. I have a notepad up on my screen.
Dr. Moida. Da. Straight back. Moida. Clobbopus is a real good Gen 8 Pokemon. That's good. Good design there.
What is?
I've been very happy with Gen 8 designs. Clobbopus.
Oh, absolutely. Where are you getting talk about Clobbopus from?
Ian's looking at Centiscorch, and apparently the next one is Clobbopus.
Ah, okay. I was wondering if I was missing stuff in the chat.
Discord does seem to want to drop some of our words.
Yeah. Well, you guys were just, like, suddenly talking about Clobbopus, and I have not seen chat update, so I was wondering if I needed to refresh that or something. It looks like,
No, that's us.
looks like we're still good.
Is that special defense is tied with special attack?
Both try to do special attack.
You got me.
Do we need to buy anything from here?
If you want incenses or herbs.
Oh, maybe. Well, I don't need money.
I would say only the water ones if you want to buff Shelob's water even more for some reason.
Oh, that might be busted.
Oh, Nathan, without no.
Oh.
Did you look at the stats?
I mean, I already know Shuckle's base stats.
Rusty,
What?
do you know what Shuckle's base speed stat is?
Is it 10?
No.
Oh.
He actually does have 10 on two of his stats.
Yeah, attack and defense.
special attack.
Oh, yeah, attack
His
and special.
HP is 20.
Which sucks.
His speed is 5.
Oh, yeah. Flatter. Or,
Now his defense and special defense are 230. But
Why
Just
did it poke up to waterfall? Am I getting stick drift again? That's gonna make me sad.
for it's a baby Pokemon, right?
Munchlax.
Munchlax, yeah.
So what did you say his speed was?
5.
5. So my guess of an extremely low 10 was actually double what it is.
Yes.
See, I was thinking, I know that it's extremely low, but 10 is so low. It's got to be... I've
10
got to
is
be
really-
wrong. I've got to be underestimating that. But no.
It is tied with Munchlax as the slowest Pokemon in the game.
I wonder if that is tied to like the lowest stat. No, it can't be because.
Yeah, you got one that's 1.
Yeah.
Shedinja is hard-coded to 1.
Yep.
So
But it gives you HP IVs, doesn't it?
it does give you HP EVs.
EVs. That's what I said, obviously.
Osmond has a base 125 special attack. So
It's hard.
It's also got a base 90 special defense. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Especially if it has that ability that has special attacks.
Its speed is a little lacking though.
65 base speed increase. Especially if you're fragile.
Yeah, all of my favorite ice types have one stat that just ruins them competitively.
That's kind of how ice types roll. Is they're bad stat wise.
Yes.
Like their stat distribution for their type is bad. They keep trying to make bulky ice types, and that does not work.
There is one that's real good.
Avalugg?
Avalugg apparently isn't horrible now. Heavy duty boots really help it out.
Help half the cast.
But I really like Glaceon is my favorite evolution, and to face Snorunt's female evolution, Frostlass. Yep, that's the one.
I would say after the one that was so busted it got banned, your most viable ice type might be like Weavile.
Which one is so
Never
busted
started.
that it got banned?
Larian Darmanitan.
Oh,
Go there.
right.
Yeah, Galarian the Manicat is stupid.
It is a little busted.
So,
So that's what happens when you actually make an offensive ice type.
Is it gets banned.
it's
Yes.
banned from OU.
So does that mean as a type?
Borderline 1, then?
Does that mean as a type that ice is one of the better types? Just
Ice is a very good offensive type.
there just aren't any Pokemon good enough to take advantage of it.
It's impossible to evaluate a type in a vacuum like that.
Right. Well, I mean, it's not totally impossible because the evidence, we don't have a ton of evidence. But the evidence we do have leads us to believe that yes.
Oh, think about the highly offensive ice types. Darmanitan got banned. Weavile has been consistently close to OU, if not OU.
I don't believe there are any ice types in OU.
No.
I would be a little surprised if. Where is Weavile?
I might need to just leave Sheila out for this cave.
That might be the call.
Need Jawadas.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to deal. If I had fighting moves,
You will hit everything at least super effective damage
yeah.
because of Wanda.
I don't have a good way to deal with rocks other than Sheila. Oh, and also camping instead of items. What are you doing over there?
There's one.
Cloyster is in OU. That's it.
Skill Link Cloister is scary.
It's actually Shell Armor is the one that gets used.
Skill Link is the one that gets used.
Well,
Shell Smash is the move.
okay. Well, it said Shell Armor right there.
Well, that's just its hidden ability. Normal hidden ability.
Shell Smash with Skill Link on a Cloister is scary.
Yes, it is. Things that have some usage in OU, but aren't OU by tier. Arctivish, Arctizolt.
All right, Snorwife, we'll get you.
Ice Cube, Frosmoth, Mamoswine, which is UU, which is RU. That's it.
Weevil's not there. That's a little surprising.
That is a little surprising. I bet Weavile is
Oh, Dr. Murder. Oh, she
Avalon,
loves it.
UU. Frosmoth is UU. Mamoswine is UU. Weavile is UU.
Are there stuff that's borderline? Or is there stuff
Probably.
that's been you?
Let's take a look and see. UU.
Here comes the boy.
Remember?
Oh, yes, almost certain.
I'm gonna say, is that what's been?
Or not Limber. Unburn.
Okay.
Apparently, when Dynamax was legal, Hawlucha was real scary.
Gets a lot of usage in VGC doubles because it is.
Well, like, it can activate its own seed now.
Go get it.
Looking at Pokemon.
I love the ones that just stick it to their head.
Snorlax is very good. He is.
Chocoberry is very cute. I'm afraid that, like, Sheila's gonna eat Captain Sparky. Captain Sparky wins the fight, but
I don't know. Fall might just.
oh yeah, one waterfall will kill it.
Yeah. Just kind of decimate.
Look at them talk.
I'm stopping my little.
Oh no, they're fighting.
They're fighting. No, guys, let's bring it off. Oh, they got along.
That's because I interacted. I zoomed in on them and spoke with them, and they were like,
They got along because Mom's looking?
yeah.
Lost.
Dr. Murder.
Escavalier is, like, super slow. It's really good on trick routines for that.
I knew it lost speed.
Because it's giving you a bunch of heavy armor.
Yeah. But I didn't realize it lost 45.
Yeah, it's like 20 base speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which is real good if you're trick road.
and Little Beat is base speed is 65, right?
Yeah.
That's a massive loss for evolving.
Yeah. Speed tends to be the stat you lose if you're going to lose something when you evolve. Anyway, that trade-off's worth it.
I forgot. I really want Dr. Murder to evolve this stream. Because, by the way, chat, we did discuss this. When we evolve Dr. Murder, I'm also going to trade Little Bean over to Nathan, and we're going to evolve them as well.
That's some good murder.
Murder.
Press the waterfall button to win.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're doing right now. That's the life that's the life we're living. We just camped, so I'm gonna heal with items.
Yes.
Oh, that should have been just a potion.
Now you'll never have an opportunity to give it a potion ever again. You can give that to Shuckleberry.
I could absolutely give that to Shuckleberry. That's why I made a face.
You just lefties to somebody.
So who wants lefties then?
Anybody?
Anybody gets music.
What does Sheila have right now?
The
Silver
right now?
powder.
No, that's the silver power.
So who wants silver powder?
Lil Bean probably get the most usage out of it.
So who wants expert belt?
Whoever's going to be taking on the next gen.
Well, that's Sheila.
Yep.
So we'll leave.
Let's just leave lefties off for a minute.
We'll leave lefties off for a bit. Oops.
Give you the grip claw in the same one that has the Galarian Stunfist.
Yep.
Clever like that.
It's clever.
Hey, Rusty, you teaming up with your boyfriend?
Shut up.
It doesn't like boys.
Forget
Forget like bugs.
bugs.
I realized that the one thing that's super effective on
Yes, very weak to fire. That's it.
he's got a lot of good resists.
Yeah. This Cavalier's not bad. Just have to understand you're going to go second.
It's your truth.
Please do not kill Dr. Murder. Okay.
It's the opposite of what you want. Call that back.
Yep. She's fine. I don't remember. Do we want Coil? Raises attack and defense.
Accuracy.
I would do
Sure, let's throw it on
Better than
over Ember.
That was cool.
And not a lot of things get it, which is why I needed to double check that we actually did want it.
But no, attack and defense, accuracy.
No, Coil was, but it was
Three stats at once is never better.
That might actually be really good for when we get things like Power Whip later that are a little bit less accurate but are enormous damage.
I always really liked it on Arbok because it had synergy with Gunk Shot.
Why?
Ooh.
Why are you both going after Dr. Murder? It's not like her name is extremely sinister or anything.
Because Dr. Murder is the thing that's on the field that is
The threat.
the threat.
She's taken every attack.
Somehow Hop's targeting you.
Does Shuckleberry want rest?
And there you go. There's your infinite sustain.
More than Strugglebug, yeah.
Hurts my soul to take away the stab like that, but yeah, that.
Yeah.
It's not designed to use normal
Base 30
offensive
attack,
moves.
base 40.
Yeah, no,
Or,
it's,
15 instead of 10.
yeah. No, I get it, but it's just like conventional wisdom, you know.
Thank you for hitting the
Yeah.
sheep. Jeez.
Yeah.
Get all 6 health points back. We're getting close to 2,000 views on our team.
It's not bad.
Pancham isn't part dark yet. Just normal?
No, just fighting.
Or just fighting? Ooh.
It's fighting. It hasn't yet met its bad influence.
Oh, how you figured out how to evolve that.
Have I told the story on stream?
I don't know if you have.
I feel like I must have, but I'll tell it again. In my blind Nuzlocke of Pokemon X, I had a Pancham. Its name was Molinda. And it was getting into like the mid 40s and wasn't evolving. And I was like, well, what's going to make this thing evolve? And so eventually it does evolve. I think it was mid-high 40s before it did. Okay, I guess it just has a real high level where it evolves. And it wasn't until I was able to look everything up after the game that I figured out what happened. That was around the time of the Fairy Gym. And I taught my Venusaur Venushock in order to fight it. But in order to do that, I had to delete Cut. So when I wanted to go and explore the areas behind a Cut, I had to get a Cut Slave. And I just so happened to pick Sandile as my Cut Slave. So that just happened to put a Dark type in my team long enough that I could level up with it and evolve Molinda. And if I hadn't had done those weird, arbitrary, specific things, I would have never evolved my Pancham. And I would have taken a Pancham all the way to the Elite Four if it didn't die. But if I just like accidentally or pick something else as the Cut Slave, then Kangoro. On a related note, I'm glad I never used Galarian Yamask in my blind run.
Uh-huh. Yamask and Farfetch'd. I don't know how you're supposed to figure out how to evolve those. Farfetch'd, you might get lucky, but that's still a lot. You gotta be going for the strat.
Farfetch'd in this game has a 50-50 chance of getting caught with the lead. If I had caught a Farfetch'd with the lead, I would have used that as its item. Just full stop. So I imagine there would be a point at some point where I got 3 crits in a battle with it. Taking a while. So that's just speculation.
I don't know. 3 in one battle is a lot.
If it is holding a leak, it has a 50-50 chance of getting a crit at least. If you're
Oh,
using
the leak brings it all the way up to 50?
Yeah, it's a big boost. If you're using a leak and an increased critical hit ratio move, it's a guaranteed crit. It's absolutely a chance I would have gotten it in a normal battle.
Do I want Sand Tomb on Shuckleberry?
With the grip claw, yeah.
Do I want that over Wrap?
I would put it over Rest, maybe.
Whichever one has the better accuracy. I don't know. Rat will never deal super effective damage.
And is only 15 versus 35. I think I'd rather take the 5 accuracy.
I can know if they stack.
Do them both they stack? Okay.
I don't know if you want to delete like rest or rollout or whatever.
Well, I like rollout. If I need to actually do high damage, rollout's the way to go.
I would do it over Rest, but I don't.
You can't always use items to heal.
What?
I just,
Yeah.
You can always use items to heal.
Yeah, and if I've got those multi-hit moves going, that doesn't totally waste turns.
Whereas if you just Rest, that is 2 turns when you just don't get effect.
Yeah. You talked me into it. I was looking forward to a Rest build, but
And now that he knows Santu, you can change because.
He works versus Kabu and gets a huge boosted ground move on when he evolves, or when he does what am I trying to say?
Next.
Yeah, Dynamax. Although it's still going to be at his stats, so
Yeah.
Well, the other thing
Well,
is,
the only reason you would want a Dynamax is for the increase to HP and just like outlast him, and suddenly he's no longer a Dynamax Pokemon.
yeah, it might actually be our final strategy against Raihan to because Raihan's going to have max Rockfall. To just swap into Shuckle and survive. That might actually be a real good strat.
Well, and as Sandstorm's up, then you're getting a special defense boost. Not that he's using special attacks.
Steel Beam is the special
Steel
attack.
Beam is special attack. Jinx, you owe me a soda with lunch next Sunday.
What are you there?
I didn't know that Raihan used Steel Beam.
That's the signature move of his.
It is not.
Beam is the signature move of.
I believe it is, Nathan.
Let's take a look.
I believe it's the only thing that learns it naturally. Luckily, Dr. Murder melts steel beams.
Thing learns Steel Beam by level up.
Nothing
Always
learns
has to
it.
be from level 2.
Okay. Yeah, I know about the gerbs. Whoa.
Your bug type, it's going to work real well against that plant.
Sure is. That's why I'm going to waterfall it to win.
Oh, wow. Giving it the handicap, huh?
It was super effective.
That
Why?
doesn't make any sense.
Why are you playing this game? You know what's going on here. Crunch is strictly better than Bite.
It's the only good thing that
The Angelical Masters have given us.
yeah. I think that with the reaction meme of Ben Roethlisberger as well. It's the only good thing he's given to the world. The pun on his name, Ben Waffleburger.
Ben
Are
Waffleburger is fun as
you
hell.
gonna be a flying type? You're not. We're good.
Little Bean!
I love Little Bean too. But I really, really love Peanut Bar.
Drill Breaker!
Sorry I killed your dog.
To be fair, she put the dog out to fight. It's on her.
Steve's in careful. This thing's a sweep, Steve.
Say it again, Nathan.
Not careful. This thing will sweep, Steve.
The Swoobat?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're right. Luckily, it did not.
Shuckleberry could have survived and done enough damage over time. Frostmon with an ice move could have killed it. But
Well,
What move were you
the
worried
scary thing
about? Air Cutter was its offensive business.
The scary thing about Swoobat is that its ability is simple, or can be simple, which doubles stat changes. So if it used Calm Mind, it has now effectively used Amnesia and Nasty Plot at the same time. Swoobat also has a very high speed.
Okay.
Forget precisely how high. 120, 110 maybe.
What kind of dog are you going to put into the fight against me?
Outlet.
Ah!
Fire dog.
Tell me, Growlithe, do you
Roast
like
beans.
drills?
They're roasted beans.
at 114.
Okay. Yeah, it's very, very fast.
The next highest thing is special attack, which is 77. Nice.
But you don't need a high base stat when you're getting doubled boosts.
That helps. Base stat total of 425.
It had like 5 fewer attack or something.
So, do we have time to level up, trade, and evolve, and then fight Kabu in 20 minutes?
Seems like a lot.
It does seem like a lot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially because Kabu's gym challenge just takes more time.
Yeah.
Probably gonna want to slow walk it on a bunch of fire types.
Do that other stuff.
Yeah. Let's use some candies and get everybody up to 28.
What do you think of the switch?
While I do that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and connect to the internet and get it talking. while I find some candies.
Rusty's playing Pokemon Shield. Picture Daruk.
Yes, my picture is Daruk.
See, it's going to be the normal code.
I'm sending it to you in chat.
Okay.
I don't know if I actually have a Shelmet.
Oh,
I may need
come
you
on.
to trade it over.
Would it almost...
Do I want hail instead of Aurora Beam? I've already got Ice Beam. Might as well.
Yeah. Yeah, there's. I wouldn't see any reason to have both. I'm much low evolve his. Oh wait, he's got both of them.
That's fair.
Walk to dude, the fast boy. Ninja boy.
I don't want sucker
Fast
punch.
ninja boy.
Are we ready for Dr. Murder to go to graduate school?
If she's a doctor, she's already been there, Rusty.
Whatever.
Or pun, but he is correct.
Excelgor. That's it. It's a hot bug.
She's so powerful.
I really like that.
Get in.
Good on it.
What do you mean fire lash?
You know what I mean.
Was heat more signature move.
Oh, that was close.
Close.
Alright, Aries at level 28. Let's do a trade.
Searching and searching.
A trade partner has been found. Time for trade.
Awesome.
Great.
I'm trading with Cricket. So the first thing you'll want to do is send me your.
We're not hearing ourselves.
My
Rusty?
what? Yeah?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
For whatever reason, we're not hearing you.
Oh, that's cool. That's neat.
Yes, okay.
Let me try to reconnect. How about
Can
now?
you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
I can't
We
hear
can hear
you.
you now.
All right. Beautiful. Now, what were you saying?
You want to train with that shellmet first.
Okay. Bye, Shelmet.
Hi.
Could be bad.
Will he, though?
Sexier than ever.
Nathan. Don't call my bugs sexy.
Only he gets to do that.
Yep. Now, give me a bean. Give me that bean. Want that bean.
Bean, 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 bean.
Okay. Yeah, think about it. That bean. That
Bean.
bean.
I just realized we should have done this the other way.
Going to
'Cause-
see the evolution of him.
Yeah. We're not going to get to see
I'll get
Little
to watch
Bean.
it, so.
Want to
Who's the
watch
real
this derpy kiss bug.
Just you don't need to make fun of him like that, Rusty.
Exceldor.
We want to teach a little bean iron defense.
No. Wait. Cancel. Giving you the wrong Eevee.
Come on, Rusty. Gotta get the right Eevee. Not the wrong Eevee.
I'm about to get a real pointy bean.
There we go.
Atta boy.
Communication was interrupted.
I closed out of it.
Ah, okay. So let's take a look at some TMs and
Horse.
TRs, see if we want anything set up for next
Right.
week.
It might also behoove you to take a trip back to the Pokemon Center and see if there's any moves you want to relearn.
You're right, I think there may be.
Might not be.
Really bummed Captain Sparky can't get Thunder yet.
That's
I'm going to have to bide your time. Ugh, excuse me.
I got nothing. He may have some steel TRs that I can farm out over the week, though. We'll take a
Nothing.
look.
At your point in the game, how many steel types are you fighting?
Right.
You don't need Pokeballs, Rusty.
Bean. Little Bean's a stabby bean now.
Yeah.
Oh, we can give him Fell Stinger.
That's a cool move.
Yeah,
I don't know.
if it
It's
had
not
this,
easy to use.
Yeah, I mean, Power Punch is really good. It is basically Power Punch.
Oh, that's not how it works. If you defeat something with it,
Oh.
you get +3 attack. It used
Yeah.
to be real hard to use because there's like 20 base power, and then they went and buffed it. So it's 50 base power, which isn't horrible. Niche.
Is it better to
Just
have
using
than
swords.
Peck?
Oh yeah, it's almost certainly better than Peck. If you got like that last little bit you want to take out of, you might as well get +3 attack.
On my next cross scissor. Yep.
The thing about it
You're
is
not
that
wrong.
once you get it, if you get it set up, and you go in for a sweep, that just very good.
Do we want the Coil
No.
Inferno combo?
You're
going
pulling from its lower special attack.
Yeah.
that gap will only widen.
Okay.
One who raised the Sentinel Scorch.
But guaranteed burn is nice.
You're not going to get anything of a eruption that you wouldn't get out of. Or,
Yeah.
You know,
You're almost certainly just going to be better just killing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's everybody.
Yeah.
I had flamethrower on mine for a while, but that was just because I didn't have a
Yeah. I
another
didn't know
move
if
I wanted.
Lil Bean got like a metal claw or a twin needle or something.
Iron Head.
Would be nice. But I have a funny feeling you're going to get that a little ways on.
I've had it for sale. So I might be able to grab it early, like just from the guys in the overworld.
Yeah.
So I might be able to grab it before next stream.
Got about 6 minutes.
Let's go camping
you can
real
raid.
quick and check out our new bugs.
Yeah.
Bug.
We're almost fully evolved.
You got Captain Sparky.
Yep.
That's fucking.
Cinescorch is still not super fast, but a little faster.
I believe base 65 speed is what I was saying. There's going to be things that outspeed him, and you're like, really? Okay.
It's hard to get a intuitive sense of that sort of thing, especially in game.
Well, I'm just like 15 levels over this, and
Yeah.
okay.
He looks weird from the front.
Yeah.
Most people see him as he's spearing them.
Yeah. It would look just as weird if you were being impaled.
He's just gone.
You know, your final thoughts as you leave the mortal coil is, he looks kind of funny from that angle.
Yeah.
Worried about the impalement through you.
Eh. Look, I've been impaled.
That's actually a really good line. The one I need to still see is Frozen 2.
You don't need to.
No, from what I see, Elsa gets you all on really quick, so we'll see.
All right, I think that'll about do us for tonight, guys.
You get to spend a whole week percolating on how to beat the fire types of bug team.
Yeah, I mean, we got Sheila, we got Shuckleberry, and we got Dr. Murder. So I think we're all right. Lil Bean actually gained some weakness.
A bit.
Cat and Sparky is probably not going to be super useful. We're getting to where they've got their dead zone, where they don't have good enough stats because they haven't evolved yet. They're going to start struggling in fights.
Things you have in the box.
What?
What are the things you have in the box?
That's a good point. We might be able to swap out Captain Sparky for next week. We've got...
You got a week.
Yeah, we've got a Dwebble.
You got a Dwebble. Maybe Frostmom sits out this next battle, and Dwebble gets a chance to have a minute.
Yeah.
What about Grubbin?
Grubbin is a gym too late.
Yeah.
But Dwebble might come in handy. So probably more handy than a Frostmom.
Yeah.
That's something you may consider.
Yeah. All right. Well, quick reminder, this is not the only thing we stream. Tomorrow night, Nathan and I will be back with Anjanath Thursdays. Ooh. We will hunt the Great Wumpus once again. And then Sunday, we'll be back with Lego Star Wars.
Do free play.
We'll be doing free play. I have got a better cable, so that will be in color.
We're no longer playing Star Wars Noir.
And what else do we do? That's it right now. Just those three.
We will see you, handsome smamsums.
Tomorrow.
Hopefully.
All right.
Hey, guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye.